Hi, my name is Veteran Raymond, and I will be talking about Darul Hana Bridge. The Darul Hana Bridge is the latest addition to the vibrant Kuching waterfront and is the only pedestrian bridge in Kuching that connects both sides of the Sarawak River. So, if we go to the Sarawak River, we will see the James Brooke House and the dune, or that we call is Dewan Undangan Negeri Sarawak. Yeah. Okay, now we go to the area and capacity. The bridge is an S-shaped 3.25 meter wide walkway that meanders 335 meters over the Sarawak River. Then, its curved plane allows a comfortable walkway gradient that is suitable for access by disabled persons. So this bridge is very human friendly. So disabled person also can enjoy the view from the bridge. So we must follow this good concept that is friendly human, so that disabled persons also can enjoy what we create. Moreover, this bridge have elliptical egg-shaped viewing platforms, and each platform is 30 meters long by 10 meters wide. Okay, we will go to the contractor. The contractor that involved in this project is PPES Works Sarawak and Naim Land Sidian Berhad. Before I forgot, I also want to talk about the reinforced concrete. Reinforced concrete (RC), also called reinforced cement concrete (RCC), is a composite material which concrete's relatively low tensile strength and ductility are compensated for by the inclusion of the reinforcement having higher tensile strength or ductility. The reinforcement is usually not necessary steel bar rebar and is usually embedded passively in concrete before the concrete site.
Hello, my name is Lia Saila, and today I would like to explain about method of concrete transportation on site. First and foremost, people mostly use a wheelbarrow. Concrete can be moved around on the ground with the help of a wheelbarrow. It's a common method as the mortar pen for delivering ground level concrete. Second is concrete pumping. Concrete pumping is the transporting of a freshly mixed batch of concrete to a specific location on site. There are different types of concrete pumps. A common type of concrete pump for large-scale construction projects is known as a boom concrete pump because it uses a remote control articulating robotic arm to place concrete accurately. Next are crane and skid. When constructing skyscrapers, cranes come in quite handy. Cranes are quick and flexible, allowing the horizontal and vertical concrete transfer. Lastly is transit mixer. The transit mixer is one of the most popular tools for transporting concrete over long distances, mostly in the RMC plant, ready mixed concrete plant. Concrete can be put into the mixer either dry or wet. If the mix is wet, it must get to the site in 1 to 1.5 hours. Next, I would like to explain about batching plant. A concrete batching plant is a type of concrete mixer plant that mixes material to produce concrete. It is usually made up of a mixer and a conveyor belt. The conveyor belt carries the materials to be mixed, and the mixer then mixes it with water, cement, aggregate, or some other material in order to produce concrete. The concrete batching plant is a new technology that provides a cost-effective way to produce concrete. It is similar to a cement plant but uses a different process. Next is casting and placing the concrete. First is site work. Before we pour concrete, the site needs to be prepared to reduce the chance of heaving from expensive soil and frost. Place and compact a sub-base of fill gravel unless the soil is compact and stable. Next is setting concrete forms. Setting concrete forms are set along the edge of the entire concrete area, and they are held in place with wood or metal stake. Stakes and forms are designed for easy removal once the concrete has cured. Next are early finishing. It uses a large metal or wood board to scrape the top of the concrete. Use a float to further compact the concrete. Next are troweling. Let the concrete rest until the surface begins to firm up before use a steel trowel to create a smooth, hard, and uniform finish. This can be done by skating across the surface around knee board. Next are final finishing. After all the troweling is complete, the final finishing can be applied on the concrete. Groove finish is put across the concrete surface, creating a rough textured surface. Other types of finishes is stamped, textured, or smooth trowel. Last but not least are curing. Let the concrete rest and begin to cure. Apply a liquid chemical curing and sealing compound to help the concrete cure slowly and evenly. Liquid chemical curing helps reduce cracks, curlings, and surface discoloration. This curing process lasts 38 days.
Okay, now is mixing. The point of mixing is when the final forms are in place, we can install the concrete. Then, pull ready mixed concrete truck up to the site and pour directly into the forms. For small slabs, you can use a wheelbarrow and shovel, but concrete mixer can make the process easier. Keep the concrete from settling and getting hard. Next is placement. Pour wet concrete into the forms until they are full to the top edge. Use shovels, rakes, and to move the concrete to make sure there are no voids or air pockets.
Hi, my name is Angelimbia. Today I want to talk about method of concrete curing. First is ponding and immersion. Ponding typically used to cure flat surface on smaller job. Care should be taken to maintain curing water temperature at not more than 20 degrees Fahrenheit, cooler than the concrete, to prevent cracking due to the thermal stress. Immersion is mainly used in the laboratory for curing concrete test specimen. Next is spraying and fogging. Spraying and fogging are used when the ambient temperatures are well above freezing and humidity is low. Fogging can minimize plastic shrinkage cracking until the concrete attains final set. Saturated wet covering. Wet covering saturated with water should be used after concrete has hardened enough to prevent surface damage. They should be kept constantly wet. Next is left-in platform. Left-in platform usually provide satisfactory protection against moisture loss from concrete surface. The forms are usually left in place as long as the construction schedule allows. If the forms are made of wood, they should be kept moist, especially during hot and dry weather. Covering concrete with impervious paper or plastic sheet. Impervious paper and plastic sheet can be applied on strictly wet concrete. The concrete surface should be hard enough to prevent surface damage from placement activities. Applying membrane-forming curing compounds. Membrane-forming curing compounds are used to retard or reduce evaporation of moisture from concrete. They can be clear or translucent and white pigmented, while pigmented compounds are recommended for hot and sunny weather conditions to reflect solar radiation. Curing compounds should be applied immediately after final finishing. Leaf steam. Leaf steam at atmospheric pressure and high pressure steam in autoclaves are the two methods of steam curing. Steam temperature for leaf steam at atmospheric pressure should be kept at about 140 degrees Fahrenheit or less until the desired concrete strength is achieved. Lastly is heating coils. Heating coils are usually used as embedded elements near the surface of concrete elements. Their purpose is to protect concrete from freezing during cold weather concreting.
My name is Marian Anak Francis. Timber is a type of wood that has been processed into beams and planks. It is also known as lumber in US and Canada. Timber are used for structural purpose, and timber are also used for building houses and making furniture. The use of local timber as construction material in construction site. First thing is timber formwork. One of the best formwork used to form concrete, and its advantages over metal formwork are much greater. There are three examples of advantages over metal formwork, which is lower price, high installation speed, and lightweight. Using heavy hardwood, for example, chengal, and light hardwood, meranti, used to form beam and column. Second is timber beam formwork. Timber beam formwork is a type of formwork that uses timber beams to support the weight of wet concrete. Timber beam formwork is often used in construction because it is strong and durable, and it can be reused multiple times. And the last thing is timber column formwork. Timber columns are vertical structural components made from timber, designed to bear loads and transfer them to foundations. These are the example of products produced from local wood. Chair and tables are made of chengal wood, and the second picture is table are made of marble wood.
Okay, so now I will be talking about the conclusion. As a conclusion, the majority of reinforced concrete structures show excellent durability and perform well over their design life. Adverse environments or poor construction practice can lead to corrosion of the reinforcing steel in concrete. Steel is used because it binds well. The concrete has a similar thermal expansion coefficient and is strong and relatively cost effective. Besides that, timber is a renewable construction material that is available worldwide and has a lower carbon footprint than materials that require a lot of fossil fuel energy to produce. It is also cost effective and requires less time for assembly than traditional methods. Timber has value that must be accepted and appreciated. So yeah, if we build the megastructure, we also must take care of our nature, so that beside we build a mega structure that is so beautiful but it's also eco-friendly, that can make us live with healthy life and long-term effect that give us benefit. So now this is the really last part, that is reference. There are 5 references that we use, and I hope you guys enjoy our presentation, and that's all from us. Thank you.